differences are huge in everything but animation. You're correct in that, Ron Parker. A fox cannot do a. I totally just had a loss with my train of thought. Fox cannot do a pillar. That was the word. Fox cannot pillar, but he has the same basic. They both. Everybody calls him a shine.
Right, the reflector. All right, so who do we have next?
Losers final, Orange Envelope versus Dr. Worm.
Dr. Worm. I think there should be somebody in the chat that's very happy to see. Oh, John Parker. He wanted to see some more Dr. Worm. So your wish has been granted. You're welcome. Yes.
And our two players are Rochambeauing for something. I guess stage striking.
Yeah, they're stage striking right now. Only Meepo, Fox would still be top tier without it. Because even if he didn't have a shine, he would still have everything else. He's a shine.
This is true. This is very true.
A shine, it's a very strong component of Fox, but he'd still. I mean, maybe a lot of the matchups would be different throughout the tier list, and a lot of the characters might be iffy where they're at.
But Fox still has a lot of other really amazing strengths.
So we're back to the game here. I think this looks like, yes, this looks like a tournament match.
Yeah. So Dr. Worm going Ganondorf. That's his main. How do you feel about the matchup Ganondorf versus Falco?
I haven't really had a lot of experience with watching it. Something great happened over there.
Marvel hype.
Marvel hype. When is it, dude? When's Marvel?
I guess today we'll never know because
the perpetual question.
Yeah.
When's Marvel? Okay, back to the match. We're getting really sidetracked. Yeah. I think the matchup of Ganondorf Falco, it's very it feels very similar characters because they're both very almost glass cannon-y, have a lot of power to their moves when they hit.
Yeah. That's right.
But I think one thing that really brings Falco to the top of this matchup is him being Falco, and a lot of his movesets are more versatile than Ganondorf. Ganondorf, if you miss an L cancel, punish. If you miss a side B, punish. Where with Falco, he's got a lot more wiggle room with his punishes and etc.
Ganondorf doesn't have much room for error like Falco does.
But when there is no error with Ganondorf, he's godlike, pretty much.
Yeah.
Depending on who it is. Shout out to Kage.
Ganondorf is godlike.
Yeah.
I will say, god damn, I love Ganondorf. Is just so much fun to play.
Gosh dang. I'm just joking. Solid stuff right now from both players.
Yeah, both pretty surprisingly even.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of play from them this tournament so far, and they both done pretty well. Now 100% on Dreamland for Falco means a lot more than it would for Fox. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Even if he survives, there's a lesser chance of him actually surviving, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, his survivability, Falco's infamously bad recovery gives him low survivability.
But he's still very similar to Fox, which makes him a good character to play. Good shield pressure from Ganondorf with the stomp. He read the get-up attack, or actually I think it was a normal get-up, and hit him with a fair to kill, which was a very good option. Solid stuff right now from the Falco. He's going to punish this back air, and he should be, yeah, he's dead. Or, unnecessary, but it was pretty beautiful, that back there.
Made sure he stayed dead this time with the lasers.
Yeah, definitely. Even game, though. Just about. Honestly, it's just going to be who can pull it out from here, or if there's a gimp, which I don't see it happening. Because both of them are very, they're respecting the other person's placements, they're respecting the matchup, and they're playing it pretty well.
Both are playing really respectful.
Yeah, because they know the other person with just one miss could do something detrimental.
Yeah, it'd be easy for a character like Falco to underestimate Ganondorf, but he's not.
Awesome stuff to Orange Envelope. He pulled out the win there on Dreamland. I can see Dr. Worm counterpicking to Yoshi's. Honestly.
Yeah.
He from what I've seen so far, he's done pretty well in Yoshi's, unless, which is very likely, Orange Envelope ban Yoshi's story.
Yeah, he's probably going to strike that straight away.
Smashboard, Smash Lounge, where's the link?
Looks like they picked Pokemon Stadium.
Okay, that's also good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not a good
assuming
stage.
Orange Envelope banned Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
But Ganondorf has a lot of interesting things on Pokemon Stadiums with transformations. While I think Falco has an infinite, or I could be wrong about that. I know on certain transformation Fox has an infinite, but I'm not sure about Falco. I know I sound super scrubby when I say that, but nobody ever does the infinites because it's very kind of...
It doesn't seem all that practical to get in the position to do it.
Honestly, I was more going with infinites. It's very kind of just something you don't do, you know. I mean, you can do it if you're really looking to win, but infinites are very, in my opinion, are very.
Well, would you say they're frowned upon?
Yeah, they're generally frowned upon, unless it's wobbling. Because unlike Fox and Falco, Ice Climbers, their grabs mean a lot to them.
Yeah, right. Ice Climbers is a very different case.
Yeah. And it's not like they're abusing the stage to perform an infinite. They're abusing the actual mechanics of the character.
Yeah.
So
Plus, it's just a really hard thing to do.
Yeah, because, like, it's not like you're going to be playing on Hyrule to where you can do an infinite. You're playing on a legal stage, and they're made legal for a reason, so there's a few things to talk about there. But back to the match. We totally just went on about infinites for way too long. Anyways, Dr. Worm, Orange Envelope, if you're just tuning in, this is Losers Finals, as you can see on the stream.
Looks like we're like the last game. It's looking pretty even between both players. But yeah.
No, that's commentator's curse on my part. Made full circle. He then killed him. Yeah, but I've noticed one thing about him is neither of them are trying to style or do anything real crazy. They're both respecting the other person's placements and making sure that they stay on key with winning the match.
Yeah. Both just trying to stay rock
Good
solid.
Good platform tech there from Orange.
Yeah, that was. I saw that was pretty tight.
Yeah, he's put a lot of hours in the lab. Unlike me, Jigglypuff. Good shield pressure there. At minimum roll to the right, but he didn't get any kind of read off of that. Good F tilt. Oh, he missed a read there in a waveland, which gave the Orange Envelope the upper hand in that setup.
Now the neutral Pokemon stage, would you say it favors one of these particular characters?
Falco, because Fox and Falco are very notorious for just doing well on the neutral Pokemon Stadium. Because low ceiling can allow for them both to up smash at a lower percent than normal. And missing that top center platform allow them to continue air combos a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Although Ganondorf, really, think about Ganondorf, it all depends on how the person plays it, for how well a stage will benefit. And he obviously picked the stage, but Orange Envelope takes the set. Good stuff from both of them. Play very well.